Hey, good morning, everyone, and happy Monday.
It's Monday.
I know,
you
Monday.
may not have even known, but it's Monday.
It is absolutely Monday. And in true Monday fashion, the day started off rough, and then we ended up having to go to the grocery store, which of course makes things more.
Which is a thing.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
So we're switching things up a little bit today. I'm really sorry. I know we talked about we would do the car today, but we're gonna move that to Wednesday because today we're both just honestly exhausted and we need a break. So we're going to do some small fun sets.
We're actually excited that we're doing 2 Powerpuff Girls sets today.
These were donated to us by our friend Drew Bear, who's frequently on the stream. And so back when we first started streaming, somebody asked if we were going to be putting together Powerpuff Girls sets, and I said no, because we missed out on them when they came out. I only had the ones from I was about to say Lego Ideas.
From the game.
Yeah, from the game.
What is the game called? Dimensions.
Thank you. Anyway,
we have so many dimensions. It's another story.
Yeah. So it was PD Brickfilm's sister that asked. Very good.
Oh, right on. Well,
all right.
We're gonna build on it.
We're gonna do that, but first, let's see who's here today.
Let's say hi to everyone.
Wow, it's a big one today. Shane Levin, Noob Master 69, Cornado, Wilfred, Bonjour. Mariad, did I say that right? Mariad Walsh, hello. Moto. Let's see. Lisa Head is here.
Hey,
excellent.
Lisa.
ET Videos. Remy Baker. Cafe Con Lego, welcome. Zarakino, Kim is here. Wow, ET Videos. Thomas Howard. Jake Sadovich is here. Welcome, Jake. Zach Martinez,
Kid Kissinger. I don't know that name from before. Welcome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's so fun. Thank you so much, Kid Kissinger. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Everybody say a hi to all of our new people today. Paula Applegate. Good morning from Eugene, Oregon. Well, good morning from Oakland, California. Let's see. Sadie, it's me, the person you know. I like that. That's pretty great. Jake Potter, Synthetic Mason, the Mowgli. TrickyBricks is here. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Let's see. Goodness, I think I've covered everybody. Wow, Debbie Shep Bricks is here. My goodness. And Cornado and everybody.
I think I've seen them for a while. I remember one of our earliest feeds, Debbie Shep Bricks was on.
Yeah, it's so funny though because a lot of people do come on and not comment.
Well, and I forget too to look at the comments because I'm looking for bricks and laying things out. In fact, while we're going to get to some of our features, I'm going to start laying out. How about this one?
So you want to do that? Actually, I thought maybe we could do side by side. It was so popular when we did the upside down.
And I think Flynn builds faster than me too.
And I did, but we did finish the upside down. Yeah, we finished it. It just needs to have the stickers. Hey, Mom is here. How's it going?
Hi, Elise.
For those of you that tuned in yesterday to our special Mother's Day stream, my mom was on at the beginning of the stream, and she's here to say hello. Rich Siegel is here. How's it going?
Yesterday,
good to see you.
Yesterday was pretty exciting.
So yesterday was pretty exciting. We had a panel of 12 women builders from all across the Lego spectrum. We had people who put on conventions, people do mocks, people who've worked for Lego in the past, really very internet famous Lego builders. Alice Finch was there, Megan Rothrock. Yeah. We had, of course, Holly was there.
And really interesting, as Lego fans, we just found it so interesting what they were talking about, things I hadn't thought of before. And we'd love to have them back and see some of the stuff they built too.
Yeah, so
which we did do when we just have 1 or 2 guests.
Exactly, 12 was a lot. It was pretty awesome, and chat was really good yesterday. And so thanks everybody who did tune in. If you haven't seen it yet, you really should go back and watch it because it's great. And there's even a special video greeting from Brickmaster Amy. Somewhere around the midway point.
To say hi.
Yeah, she took time out. She couldn't be on the show, but she took time out to make a video and say hi to everybody, and I thought that was just so cool.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah. So
and she looked great as always.
So Thomas Howard wants to see the completed Stranger Things. Now it doesn't have the stickers yet. I'm sorry, we're so lagging on that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking over one another.
Monday. Okay, I think it's time for a sip of
take
coffee,
a breath.
Everyone.
Have some coffee. And we're moving on to
There we
Disney
go.
pins.
Yeah, Brickanista was there yesterday. Welcome,
Yep.
Brickanista. It was great having you on yesterday. We do have our Disney pins. So this weekend, we did a properly socially distanced visit with friends of ours from very far away.
Yep.
And they gave us some Disney pins. And one of the ones, this is Minifig Chick and her husband, Paint Pusher. I got the full set of Nightmare Before Christmas stretching portraits. And it's not going to focus today.
Sometimes it just does it right away. But I can tell you.
Yeah. I can tell you it's really cool. It's a stretching portrait with Jack.
And then I'm just going to zoom right in here with Thor.
There you go. Very cute. The Thor is very cute. All right.
You never know on our show. Do you need glasses or is just the show blurry?
Yeah, I love
this will be
stretching
fun.
portraits.
Yesterday, during the chat, I was playing all with our female minifigures here. I always have to have some bricks in my hand. And who was it? We went around and asked everyone what their favorite part was, and 2 different people said that the minifigure was their favorite part.
Yeah, which I thought was so cool.
And Amy said that the EV3 brick was hers.
Oh, that's right.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Apples is here. Very good. Their gallery social accounts. Thank you, Apples. Actually, I'm gathering all that information. I asked them to all to send it to me. So I'm waiting for the final ones to come in, and I will leave it in the description of the video, and I'll make a post to our community page with everybody who was on the stream. As you can imagine, with 12 people, it's hard organizing everybody. But all right, so
look, Artie. Before I even opened a bag, interesting piece in my favorite color.
A slide. Those are in my kit for when I was teaching classes. And they were always the first thing the kids would take out of the thing. Okay, so we have 2 things we need to do before we get started. One,
what's that?
People want to see the Stranger Things even without the stickers, which you are absolutely going to do, right?
Yeah, we're going to show you before, and
why don't you grab it?
we'll show you after.
We'll show it after, yeah. Marilyn, thank you. Yes, we did hit 1,500 subscribers this weekend, which was super exciting, and I am crossing fingers that we can get to 2,000. That's my goal for now.
I'm treating it with kid gloves here, but it's really pretty sturdy. I think it's meant, like, you can actually mess around with this. You can turn it upside down, set it down.
So I just want to say, Kay sounds like Kay as a new person I haven't seen here before. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Kay sounds like Kay. Everybody give a big welcome to our newest member. This is great. I'm excited. We finished it up this weekend. I finished the tree.
Should I hold it up or will we?
Yeah, I think you should hold it up.
Look at this. Now the upside down is looking pretty dark. We'll turn it up. We'll turn it right side up. Right? You can see in there all the same bricks, almost all the same bricks in the cool other color palette.
Now, I heard a lot of people say that they had trouble kind of clipping the 2 parts together. And it was a little weird, but overall, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, and see.
And we'll show you again once we get the stickers in there. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, and then I'm gonna turn it upside down.
Speaking of the stickers, so with the sticker that was on there, they had some really good stickers, and we talked about the Dungeons and Dragons manual. And I was going on and on about Gelatinous Cube, because it really was. The Gelatinous Cube was a total thing when we were younger, and playing D&D, and not at the very beginning, but pretty early on. It was always for some reason, it captured everybody's imagination.
The Gelatinous Cube.
And then somebody said,
so cool.
And somebody said, well, have you seen Onward? It was like, no, we hadn't seen it yet. So we watched it last night, and I thought there was just going to be a passing joke about Gelatinous Cube, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but we enjoyed it so much. Yep. Yes. Sorry, I got distracted by comments. And and of course, like Pixar always does, total waterworks, had to have the Kleenex close by.
But it's so good and it's so fun, and
it was so great. I want to see it. I want to watch it again. I thought it was really great. And I gotta say, I was while we were watching it, I was just feeling so bad for all the people who worked so hard on that movie and ready for a big, premiere, only to have it, have to basically go straight to Disney Plus.
Yeah, but it's amazing. It's worthwhile.
But it's and I hope that it was great, and it was sort of like the flip side of Frozen, right? Which is about two sisters, and this is like about two brothers. It was kind of like,
yeah, and Chris Pratt.
Oh, Chris Pratt and Tom Holland, my favorite Spider-Man ever of all the Spider-Mans.
Yep. Would you go
my
to
favorite.
the wide down view?
Yeah, so absolutely check out Onward. Yes, K sounds like K. Please,
Worthwhile.
It's so good. So somebody was asking. Saying he'd like to know, Zach Martinez was asking if you'd like to know what, after building the Stranger Things set, what do I like better, the Monster Fighter Haunted House or Stranger Things? I still have to go with the Monster Fighter Haunted House. It's such a great model.
Yeah, I would be torn because the Monster Fighter Haunted House is more, has more, What's the word? Not melancholy is not the word. But being reminded of your youth. What I'm losing for it right now. Like that certainly makes me go back to all of my love of haunted houses. But as far as sets to put together, I'd have to say Stranger Things. It's so smart. Those trees are just brilliant technic constructions there, and the whole thing looks, so fun. Flynn, would you go to the down camera?
And sure. Oh, we don't have our timer today. We're going to have to be paying attention.
Oh,
we're actually going to have to pay attention. Nostalgia. Yes, I don't know why that's a word that's escaping us.
Oh,
can you tell we're tired? We said,
I know.
We said we were tired. We were not joking.
Well, yesterday was so fun and exhausting too.
It was exhausting, and then not only did I do that, but I went ahead and went on Animal Crossing, and had
of course
a massive trade. So about 5 of us all went over to another friend's island, and she had it all partitioned off, and we each got our own little area, and we all brought stuff and laid it down.
Like a swap meet.
Except for that you didn't actually swap anything. You just picked it up and put it back down. So that way you could catalog it and then buy it yourself back at your own island. Well, I must have picked up and dropped about like a million things. My catalog tripled. And it was, so that was pretty exciting.
Whew, that was a close one, wasn't it?
What was?
Well, you might have missed the swap meet.
I know. Well, I did miss turnips, but that's a whole thing. That I don't even want to get into.
Oh my goodness.
So, all right.
I think
people are asking about the build challenge. Okay, so
okay. I have an idea though.
Yes. What's that?
Just check in with me about this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's show the camera that'll show our bricks.
Oh, sorry. You did ask about that.
That's all right.
You go. So you can see the bricks.
I mean, yeah, because they can see us small. And then all these colorful bricks too, right? So, what's up?
I was just getting some.
Oh, nice.
Some
takeout
bingo
containers.
cards for you. So I think I saw Wilfred saying earlier on the chat that he had this set and he was going to build along. So if you have this set, grab it, build along. Either of these sets.
Drew has probably built both of these sets.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Johnny Cat's here. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? And you can see, and Yano's here. Hey, Yano. I love it. So Moto says, what do you say? Knolling bingo. Yeah, there's knolling. And you notice the difference, again, between our knolling practices. I kind of tend to just go for colors.
Who's she? Do you know which one she is?
That's Bubbles.
Thank you.
Yeah, there. Somebody didn't know the name of minifigure.
Oh, and we get don't we get Mojo Jojo?
We do get Mojo Jojo. I have his head right here and his really cool little brain, little brain container thing.
I love the art in Powerpuff Girls. I think the graphics are so strong and it has this anime quality, but really I don't know, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Anime quality when they're if they're running or flying, how everything gets zoomy, super zoomy behind them.
Well, Craig McCracken is amazing. And you know what other show I missed was...
look at this set.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, I thought was the greatest show. Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was the absolute top for me.
Don't you have
and then Venture
flush?
Brothers kind of on the flip side of weird things.
Whoa, Venture Brothers is a whole other rabbit hole.
It is a whole other rabbit hole.
Well, we get a mech.
Yeah, so Richard is. We should probably show people which ones we're doing. So Richard is
I
doing.
just held up the
You did the Princess one, and I'm doing the Playground Showdown, and I'm doing. I'm putting together Mojo Jojo Strikes. So my first box is a car, and it looks like there's a unicorn, which I'm very excited to build, and a robot that kind of looks like Bender a little bit. Like up here at the top. Venture Brothers builds would be so cool. I would love to do that.
It.
The Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend.
The Monarch.
It's amazing.
With his, I wonder if you could use... We could make the Monarch, and you could use whips for his antennas. For his,
eyebrow antennas.
Eyebrow antennas. Wait, what do I do? I'm just looking at this and building it. Why don't I go step by step? She has magic in her hands.
Okay, so
you can tell because they're translucent.
I've got Buttercup here with her green outfit and her giant head.
I know, meeting the Powerpuff Girls in person would be kind of terrifying.
Yeah, so there she is. And then we've got Mojo Jojo with his brain thing. He's got like a great purple torso with a triangle belt, buckle there.
I'm wearing a triangle
belt. If you get that, you get points.
You win.
And that's another one for your bingo card. You'll have to figure out which one it is. All right. There we go.
We've got this.
Oh, look, I accidentally put Buttercup's feet on Mojo Jojo. I didn't realize. I didn't look. I just saw two pairs of short legs, and of course Buttercup's has her like Mary Jane's printed on, and Mojo Jojo just has plain white legs.
What? She can fire things.
She's got like little powers.
She's got these powers, and she can.
What's that?
It went far away. Give me that bowl over there.
It didn't go in my coffee, did it?
No, it's in the yellow bowl. If it went in
Sure?
your coffee, that would be pretty funny.
I don't know. Oh, there it is.
For me.
That would be hilarious for you. Not so hilarious for me. Oh my goodness.
There we go. All right.
Hey, Bama Bricks, how's it going? Welcome.
Very colorful. Look at this. We'll build in close-up camera.
Well, I love these. I love the purple and green combination. I love it, especially lime green and purple. Yeah. It's very Monster Mash. It's very 1960s Monster Mash groovy ghoulies.
That's what I was thinking, groovy ghoulies.
There's another one. The phone piece in Richard's is pretty fun. Oh yeah, that's the one. It's the slope that has the cute little. It's like one of those old rolly phones from when you were a kid. Remember there was that phone that had the eyes that went back and forth. Terrifying. That thing was kind of terrifying, but I loved it.
You are Paranorman. You were scared, like you were just like a scared cartoon character, right?
Well,
as a kid,
but, I mean,
the closet monster looming, and
I loved to be scared. That's why, like, I enjoyed the scares. Like, it made me really happy,
and still does.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go like I was never able to do like walk through haunted houses though. Like ride through haunted houses. I love them. But walk through haunted houses.
No, you're not gonna get me going to Knott's Scary Farm and having a zombie with a thing.
A zombie with a
chainsaw chasing me through the haunted house. That's not.
Can zombies use chainsaws? That's a really good question. At
Knott's Scary Farm, they can. What aren't there there's zombie comedy television shows now, right? Like where there's or who was it?
Well, the zombie craze has
Fred,
been everything.
Who was it?
Oh my, Drop Dead Fred, really? Wow. Now that is mining the depths of Rick Mayall history. And that's another one. So if you've ever seen The Young Ones, it's a British TV show. It's pretty hilarious. I was big into it back in the day. Oh, and I forgot Mojo Jojo's awesome cape, which is dark purple on one side and lighter purple on the inside.
You know, Flynn, I think people are going to get whiplash from the pop culture references today.
I know.
think we're kind of on a tear. Well, you know, we survived grocery shopping, so we're all like, yeah, we're excited.
So, so check out Mojo Jojo. His cape is so good. That's so cool.
Oh, nice.
All right, I like.
Oh, we could use that for other characters.
For sure. All right, so I've started building my little car here, right? Pop culture references, kind of. Actually, yeah. When you start talking about Rick Mayall and the young ones, that was pretty. Man, that shit was surreal. So weird.
Meringue.
Meringue,
one of the
yeah.
characters when he says meringue, right?
Yes, that was Rick. Rick Mayall was amazing.
Oh, who was saying on the chat yesterday that this was one of her favorite pieces? Was it Megan Rothrock? Yes, because she was making characters with them.
Oh, all right. Well, they're really great for rounding off things, right?
Yeah. Well, she just said it was so versatile, and a number of people said the headlight brick was their favorite one as well. That might have even been Megan was. I have to go back and watch that.
It says, oh, Peter Hornberger. Hello and welcome. Haven't seen you before. Are there new good sets that can be converted to a scary Halloween set nicely?
Well, Hidden Side could.
Anything, yeah. I mean, all the Hidden Side stuff is already it's baked in, which is great. I'm trying to think, like, any of the Harry Potter sets, like any of the Hogwarts, individual Hogwarts buildings could absolutely be converted into kind of a haunted house-like thing. I think. I think that would be really,
yeah. So what?
Nicely Halloween, and there's pumpkins in a couple of those sets. Like if you had a whole collection of Harry Potter sets, you could absolutely like rebuild them all into an amazing like haunted house.
Well,
thing.
like the Whomping Willow would make a great, spooky tree
right,
out
just
front.
a spooky tree right there, right out of the box.
Well, I love
right.
this color business here.
So check it out. We've got the
Oh, I see. We're making a little like.
we've got the little Palisades brick there for the seat. Really good.
Am I crowding you at all? No.
No, we're
doing
good.
all right for close up, right?
I know. We've stayed in close-up camera for quite a while now. But you know what? I think it is time for something special.
I think it is.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. It's sticker set show and tell. All
Here,
right.
Flynn, why don't you show the people
And we'll
stickers?
Yes, and we'll try and make it
Be in focus.
The Mowgli isn't Halloween time yet. It's always Halloween time.
I was considering getting our Halloween decorations out, actually. So what we're looking at is from 2018. It's 16 by 10 studs. It's Sleeping Beauty's Fairy Tale Castle from the Disney Princess set.
It's not wanting to focus.
It's not?
No, but you go ahead. Keep talking.
All right. Well, we could always use the overhead camera, too. And a nice thing about that set was it featured Aurora, Merryweather, and Maleficent. It had the Maleficent friends.
Yeah, the mini doll. It had a Maleficent mini doll, which was amazing. And actually,
but
like,
the Merryweather
whole reason that I wanted the set. Yeah, and the Merryweather was like super tiny, right?
Yeah.
So let's see if this works now.
Oh, we got autofocus coming back.
I may have fixed it.
Look, we're getting there. Crazy. It did it. Okay, stay that same distance.
You can see how shaky my hands are. So those are great with the thorns and roses, the briar rose, you might say, and you got the half pink and half blue dress. The great like little S-shaped thing with the sparkles all over it. You got a mirror, spooky Maleficent to go on those cool shield-shaped tiles that I love so much.
Yeah, I like that.
And then we have a series of windows, a couple with briars,
arches.
with Gothic arches, and then an Aurora A for Princess Aurora.
They're like Gothic arches with sort of abstract Corinthian columns underneath them.
Yeah, the Maleficent mini doll is great. I mean, I like the Maleficent minifigure, but the mini doll form captures the character that long... Because, that was the whole thing about that. The animation in that movie is everything was very stretched out and long, and they based it all on tapestries.
Like on Renaissance tapestries, right?
So that's why everything went. We got to see the Ivan Earl exhibit at the Disney Museum, which was so amazing. All right.
What am I building now?
I
I
don't
think this
know.
is actually a set I'm going to get through in the feed.
I think we might get done. I want to.
See,
Yeah, I want to
I'll
get.
try building on the table. How about that?
I have to say, I love putting the Stranger Things set together, but even I was a little weary of it towards the end. I was just like, oh my God, is it ever going to be done?
But normally we wouldn't build just like right through, right? Like it takes us a little bit of time to build a set.
Well, and also, but we would be focused on on the build and not focused on engaging and stuff. But I enjoy the engagement. Don't get me wrong. I love talking to you guys. I love reading the chat and talking. It makes me really happy. And I hope it's helping you guys too. It's certainly helping us. All right.
Brickanista says we should get Flitchard as a domain name. Flitchard has been around a long time. Like that's probably
So this is actually I will just say that this is the resurgence of Flitchard. The actual birth of Flitchard happened at our wedding. My friend David made a toast, and he coined the term Flitchard at that point. So yeah, it has a long history.
I just learned a thing. Maybe everyone else knew this, but I didn't know it. So you know how these work with those brick high circles, right? That work as rotators. I've always seen them one brick high. Well, it works with these plates as well.
It does, in fact, and they use that.
No idea.
Yeah, they use that frequently in friend sets, and like there was a playground set that they did. So
yeah, did we see this with a Duplo gear as well?
Yeah, with that little flower. That little flower gear. It's not Duplo gear. It's actually a Lego piece. Those gears.
Huh.
Okay, look at this. And I can only while I'm putting this particular bit of the piece of the car together, I can't help but think of Crystal and Amy.
Yes.
Who were like obsessed with like the whole like banana joke thing. Like they just had this whole
they put bananas
thing
everywhere.
They put bananas in everything, and
I missed a thing.
We laughed about it because I ended up using bananas for our Mega City build. Because that's where the spiders came from.
Oh, right.
From the delivery of bananas.
Sense, right? That made sense. And then they animated that, which was so fun.
It was
the guy
cool.
spills over the bananas and all the spiders come out.
That's really horrifying.
I wish we had that set.
Yeah.
Like those, we should do, of course we won't build that because, that
we
belongs
can't.
to Lego Masters. But we can build colorful buildings for sure. It's just, although that would be, I don't know, would that be like a $300 set, what we built?
What, the Mega City build? Like, 300? I mean, all those, a couple thousand. That was a lot of bricks. Oh my goodness.
Well, it was a lot of bricks in off colors, too.
Yeah, it was, yes.
Yeah, I guess Flynn does all of our Lego buying, almost all of it. Like, I get into the lights and robotics, and we talk about what to get, but he's a whiz with...
Well, mostly because we don't buy sets, right?
So and I pretend not to know that there's money associated with it. It just shows up at our house. It's amazing. Thanks, Flynn.
Yeah, well, we're actually getting ready to do a little bit of a Lego purchase, so we're pretty excited about that.
Are we?
We are.
I didn't know.
Yes, you did. We've been waiting for the.
Oh, that's true.
We've been waiting for the new Harry Potter sets to come out because I want.
Yeah, this is true.
I want 2 of the sets that have the centaurs in them. I want 2. It's just the way it's gonna go.
Well, and then can't we do? We should do like a Clash of the Titans type mock.
Well, you know how I feel about that.
Yep. Oh,
I have very warm feelings for Clash of the Titans, the original.
Yes, we love that movie. Well, plus Ray Harryhausen made the owl.
Well, I mean, Ray Harryhausen is genius. Oh, you know what we watched last night? We watched part of a documentary on Disney Plus called Prop Culture.
Oh, that was great.
And it was this guy who went around trying to find original props from Disney movies. And the first episode is all about Mary Poppins. And he goes and he finds the original snow globe from the Feed the
Yep.
Birds sequence that she flips over, like the real one.
Yeah, and he finds the mold for the parrot head on her umbrella too.
Yeah, the parrot head umbrella. It's great. So if you like stuff like that, you should definitely check it out. It was a really fun. I actually want to watch more of the episodes. We only watched that one. Yeah.
And we do it like that. Oh, look at this printed tile.
Oh, it's the milk. Yeah, it's so cute. No, I seem to be
in focus, out of focus. It's a carton of milk.
I'm looking.
Oh, now you
for...
changed this one focus.
That is autofocus, but you know how it is.
Well, where is it?
It's hit or miss.
Right. That is terrible. That is some terrible
autofocusing
media right there that I just was responsible for.
Hey, if you can't get your daily dose of terrible media, like whatever.
So I'm a little confused here.
So who here is going to watch the abomination that is Scoob when it comes out? Okay, I'm already terrified.
No, I'm scared of that. Is it really going to be... Well, okay, a new generation of kids can have Scooby-Doo, right? They can have Scooby-Doo.
They were
just
allowed.
like a new, or maybe 2 or 3 generations ago, got a new Bugs Bunny. And I don't have to like the new one, but they can have it.
Well, but I didn't even know that was a thing. So what is it? Please, someone enlighten me so that I don't have to actually have to go look it up, because I'm afraid it will just make me mad.
Look at us making assumptions that it's going to be terrible. Maybe it'll be awesome.
It might be.
Venture Brothers was awesome.
Venture Brothers is... Well, I never had doubts about Venture Brothers, I have to say.
I just mean there can be cool new animation.
Sure, but Venture Brothers was not based on an original property that is beloved by millions, if I dare say it.
Yeah,
millions.
I was about to
not billions.
I was about billions of people into Scooby-Doo. Well, I guess I've just never seen.
Well,
the
I mean,
stats.
think about it over
it's a lot.
the many years. Okay, so I finished the little car, Mojo Jojo's car, and it had some pre-built pieces. Like the back piece in the front,
almost like a Junior's set.
Yeah, it's like it's 4 studs wide, so it's a 4 stud wide car.
I like it.
Yeah, with a banana, because why not? Because Mojo Jojo, and then he just stands in it. He doesn't actually sit because he's got the short legs. And
if we'd have to make a custom sticker, but we could turn that into the Mach 5.
But yeah, so there's Mojo Jojo,
That's cool.
And this set actually does have stickers.
Ooh, let's put them on.
It's got these. It's got a little Mojo Jojo hooded thing. A no Mojo Jojo sign, which I love. No Mojo Jojo. And then, like, the big diamond sitting on a pillow.
So for anyone who doesn't know Powerpuff Girls, who is Mojo Jojo?
Oh, he's like their main villain. He's like the main bad guy.
And he's a monkey,
and he's
right?
a monkey with like a weird exposed brain thing, sort of. With
like a science...
like a science experiment.
Weird. So I was about to be critical of Lego for this. I was like, really? They're going to have us put these things on this table and they're not even attached? But it's a play function. The hamburgers and the milk get flipped across. Watch out. Watch your eyes.
Wow.
But see, it says right there, don't fire it at your head.
Billions of people, if you count people with masks as 2 people, like in Scooby-Doo. But wait a minute. But let's think about that for a second. So Scooby-Doo's been on since the late 60s, right?
Do you think it must have been translated?
And it's been translated in many different languages, and it's been showing, like, they still show episodes of Scooby-Doo. So, I mean, I think it's entirely possible that there could be a very, very large amount of people familiar with such things. So I'm making the little bender type robot. It's like a clear 2x2 with a little bar piece and a snot uphang with 2 little red dots on it.
Do you guys like the close-up camera better? I feel like you can see,
Well, yeah, especially since these are smaller sets, I think it's easier to see.
Whoa.
So there he's got his little top thing.
Look at that.
There's a little hand.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Bionicle's hand, but tiny.
A tiny
size.
Bionicle's hand.
Oh, it's for the mech.
Nice. So I've got these pieces. Now, people ask about like favorite pieces. This is a really good one. It's got so many the bendy robot arm.
Oh yeah.
It's got so many uses.
This is one of the more fragile pieces in Lego. The crown.
Oh yeah.
Famously, I knocked. I did.
When we first started collecting, we got the Queen minifigure from the CMF that has like the big giant dress. And Princess, look at that! Look at that! And that amazing hair. Gosh, I really wish we could use it on something else, but I love it. She's so great. Princess is awesome. I wish they would have made a him figure, but I guess that's a little out there for Lego.
And another printed tile. I love with the...
Oh, it's like a cell phone with a little music. It's playing a little music. Very nice.
Is this, would you say this is aimed at younger kids, right?
Oh, yeah, this is actually, you know what? You're right, Moto. I just realized this is a skeleton arm. There's also one where this central thing that holds the two clips together is flat. And, yeah.
Oh, she gets a skirt.
Oh, you know what else we watched? So we've been really, I'm sure everybody, right? We're all feeling like we really need a laugh lately.
Yeah.
And so last night I was just like looking around. I was like, and soon I gotta pull out the DVDs soon. Right? But I saw Young Frankenstein was streaming, so I flipped it on and we watched it, and
it's good.
It's so good. I love that movie so much. It really it was great to have a laugh. And then we watched Onward and cried. So you have a balance.
But not for most of it. For most of Onward, it was just like, aw.
Yeah, and I thought it was hilarious. It was so Dungeons and Dragons.
I know there was so much of that.
All right, now
Chris Pratt's character is great.
So somebody said something to me. Now I don't know if this is a rumor or this is real. And maybe Moto, was it you that was telling me? I don't know. Somebody said that the new line of Ninjago sets have like a D&D theme, but I don't want to I'm not pushing any leaks or rumors here. We don't do that here. But I'm just saying I heard that from someone, and I don't know if it's legit or not or what. So, or if there's pictures or
it was
whatever.
Ninjago.
Yes, what I'm saying. Ninjago.
That was just this morning.
No, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see.
Oh, Sparkle! I love on the gold pieces how they always
put the little bling.
The bling.
All right. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm keeping look. If you see me keep looking over here, I'm looking at our kitchen clock since we don't have the one here.
Yeah, we've had amazing. There have been gremlins who've been taking all of the chargers with lightning connectors on them.
A gremlin.
They come out in
the initials RB.
They come out in the middle of the night and take all the chargers. So our timer, old iPad. is out of charge.
So Flynn, there's a general minifig from Ninjago with a red Medusa hairpiece. I just ordered it. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh my goodness. Yet they come with dice and a stand to hold inventory. What?
That's
kind
great.
Of D&D, Stones and Goblins.
Oh yes, Sidious says they link up to make a playable game. Hooray! Hooray for Lego.
Okay, they're about to take all of our money. It's just like, because I have to say the last couple of rounds there haven't been a lot of sets I've been interested in, like like ones that would be like, oh, that would be cool to have. Probably won't be able to get it because it's too expensive, like the Hogwarts Castle, like that kind of thing. But man,
this is a piece. I love this piece, the humble I'm going to call it a 3-long pin.
I think that's accurate.
But I rarely think to use it initially. I always start with the 2-long pin, and then I'm like, oh, wait, it'd be better with this, and then I have to take it apart and put in that. Do you do that, or do you guys plan Moto? Of course, Moto plans for it, because he's Captain Technic. Right?
Let's see. So here, so it looks like I'm making like a little ice cream stand. So there's a gold ice cream somehow and a brown chocolate ice cream.
Are we back? Is this wide camera again?
Nope, this is close.
Oh, maybe I'm just used to it.
Right. So there's that. And now, so we've got little windows that we're putting on, like little counter windows there, like that. Right.
What are you doing over there? Look, I'm in
Making a little ice cream
my own
stand.
little world.
You are.
Oh, plus it's got this irreplaceable part.
Oh, that's so good.
This
I
is
love
a part
that.
Several of the Lego Masters agree we would have really liked to have had on the show.
Yeah.
I think they got it at the Star
little-
Wars challenge.
A little cash register type thing. And the money, the 100. And in case you weren't here for the stream the other day, somebody taught us, let's see, we were talking about about how everything in Legoland costs $100, and then somebody reminded or told us that that's because it's based on the kroner, which is in Denmark. That's what they use, and that 100 kroner is like a couple
Less
bucks
money.
or whatever.
Less,
So,
for sure.
but to us it was like $100. Like I made a drag queen character. A drag queen minifig, and originally I had her holding the money, but it was like $100, and it looked like maybe there was.
No, it was supposed to be that she was getting a tip for singing because she had a
But it looked like
microphone in her
something
hand.
else that we don't need to go
100 is just
into.
too much money.
Hey,
Too much, Skittles,
hey,
too much.
If I was a drag queen and somebody tipped me $100, I'd be pretty freaking excited. But it didn't work in the context.
That'd be a good song.
Oh, actually, you know what? Check it out. Here she is. I forgot. She's like right up here.
This is the most custom of any of the minifigs you've made.
It is. So I don't really do custom minifigs much, but actually I'm going to switch to the front camera for this because it's pretty fun. No, her hair.
2 of these, you have to make 2 of them. That's the thing.
Oh,
they
she's
say
got
at
that
the
dreaded
end.
weird hair. Okay, so this is here. This is she. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Sometimes it focuses, sometimes not. So
It doesn't. I think it's because here. Let's see if this works.
yeah, it's trying to focus on our face. Is that gonna work? Uh-oh. She's right there. Another awesome moment of network television, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here, hold it up to this.
It's like Dark Shadows, y'all. This is like the worst.
It tried. I think maybe, I don't know what happened there.
Well, it's because it's trying to focus on too many things at once. That's
But
the real
we
problem.
have another upgrade coming. We have a little LED fill light that has color temperature adjustability and softness, and that's gonna we're gonna see either for this or the other camera.
So here you go.
Look at
Here's
that.
my custom. I don't know how close I'll be able to get her, but custom drag queen minifigure. So she's got Cleopatra, like the Egyptian queen eyes with the big eyeshadow and makeup. She's got 2 bracelets on, a microphone. She's got hair.
Big bracelets too.
Yeah, big bracelets. She's got hair, this big poofy hair, and I poofed it up even more than it is by putting a 1x1 round under there. Then she's wearing the there was, I think, like a flamenco dancer or like a Spanish dancer minifig. That's her dress. And then the torso is actually the back of a torso from the people at the beach. There was a lady lifeguard, and she was wearing a red bathing suit. And you can see I just
now
flipped
she has
it around.
big shoulder blades.
She has big shoulder blades now. And then
It worked out.
And I just thought that little funny loop there was a funny little, looks kind of like, anyway, that's very silly.
Like a homemade gown.
Exactly. You just do all that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, look at this. We're getting the legs on.
Peter Hornberger says, it's all good. So glad to watch something authentic and real. Sometimes reality is a bit blurry too. This is great. Oh, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. We are, back rolls. I laughed at a comment. There's your bingo card. I think Moto's right. You may as well just scribble in your whole one today.
He was so insightful, it's scary. Right?
Goodness. Oh, guess what?
What is it that time?
I think it's about that time, everyone. Before everyone is the drag queen could be a citizen brick enthusiast. Yes, it could be. What would you call that though? It couldn't be. It would be. Yeah, I'm sure they could come up with a very funny name. Yeah, for how Citizen Brick calls everything like such and such enthusiast. That's how they get around doing like IP stuff. It's pretty funny.
A gown enthusiast.
A gown enthusiast. Lip sync enthusiast. I think might be. Lip sync enthusiast. Okay, everybody. I digress. It's time. It's that very special time of the day, everyone.
Yep.
You ready? Here we go. All right, here he is, everybody.
Oh, our favorite. Look who it is. Come on up. Good boy.
It's Logan cookie time.
He says, "Where's my cookies?" Oh, where are they? They're there. Look at that.
All right.
Good boy.
Yay, Logan.
He was getting pretzels yesterday. They were very crunchy. Look at that. And right at the camera, look at that. Oh, sorry, that's my Logan voice. I don't even think about
Logan.
it.
Logan cookie
That
time.
always makes me
Ladies
so
and gentlemen.
happy.
You know what was awesome? Yesterday we had Logan cookie time, and we do on Sundays. Everybody has their pets up. So we've had dogs and cats. We had a hamster, a gerbil yesterday, and a bearded dragon. Megan Rothrock brought her bearded dragon for
this
Logan
long,
cookie time.
Really big.
It was amazing.
It was so cool.
It was really hilarious. Hey, Mr. Hinkle Draws is here. Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
Welcome.
If you don't know, Kevin Hinkle is an amazing artist. He does a lot of really great fun Lego and other type drawings, and he is the one who's responsible for our amazing logo.
Yep, right up there in the corner.
Right there in the corner. You see them on our thumbnails. And we've also, of course, started making stickers and T-shirts and all that kind of stuff. So thank you, Kevin, for your amazing art. It's so good.
We have that first round of stickers going out this week, too.
Yep. I sent out a little thing to all of our Patreon people to find out like what sticker they wanted with their rewards and everything.
Let's go to the top camera.
Sure, not quite everybody has gotten back to me yet, and I'm sure everyone will understand that I want to take as few trips to the post office as possible.
Yep, we're just being efficient.
Yeah, so, oh, by the way, my robot is done, and he's carrying a stick of dynamite.
All right.
Because why not? And my little ice cream thing is coming together. I've got some ice cream cones.
And I'm working on my mech.
Ooh, there's a popsicle.
I
love this piece. The popsicle.
Like it comes in a lot of fun colors too, doesn't it?
I know it comes in blue and yellow. I don't know.
Okay, maybe
if I've
not
seen
a
it.
lot.
I don't know if I've seen it in others.
How about various?
Various. Well, I love everything.
Sundry.
Everything in this little ice cream parlor is like pink in some way. And this one has like a pink dot with a swirly cookie on top. I'm loving this.
Well, I think it's tricky to get sets as colorful as this. I mean, lime green, dark pink, yellow, dark azure, lavender, and they all go together. And red.
And red.
I mean, that's a lot of colors all together. I usually limit in mocks, I try to limit it to 3 in any given area, or maybe in a highlight and a shadow.
I mean, yeah, so sorry, Brickanista was saying again, it is pretty freaking hilarious. Look at that guy. And do you see what I'm saying, how he kind of looks like Bender? It's like if Bender got like smushed down by like a metal crusher thing, like that's what he would look like in the end.
Then we turn this guy around this way.
Wow, I can't believe we even got Logan Cookie Time done fairly on time without our timer.
I know, maybe the queue system needs improvement.
Maybe.
It's pretty simple. We set alarms.
Oh, so we got I think we've talked before about how Alexa is our stage manager. She tells us when we're supposed to start the music and when to start the stream and when to do social media. She's got it all dialed in.
Oh, I can just put this now on here, and we've got a mech for the princess.
Wow, Princess's mech is so cool.
Right?
I love this pyramid.
Gonna be arms next too.
Check this out. It's got this great pink transparent pyramid on it. I think we had some of those in the superhero girls high school on the top. That big pink egg thing was really, really cool.
I love the pyramid. Is one of my favorite new pieces.
Well, I wanted them to be in. I wanted them to have more of those in dots because I wanted to make a bunch of punk dots bracelets. And I haven't seen any in the ones that we have.
No, I made that one with the translucent orange and green pieces. I bet I'm gonna make 2 of these things. No, they're gonna be different.
There we go. So I know that I know people have shown interest in us doing kind of breaking down some of our old mocks and putting them back together again. Well, I have the two mocks that I made for San Diego Comic-Con. Sitting back here, you can probably see the boxes. Sitting back here in boxes, since they got shipped back to me, and I'm sure they're going to be in, I know, I was very careful with all of the things, but it's the mail, right? Like nobody can help the mail. So I thought maybe that would be fun is to put. So one was, if you haven't seen them, they're on our Instagram. One of them is a boat trip to Candyland whole thing. And then there's another one that is a whole undersea thing.
Well, what were they? There was a reason you designed them the way you did too, right? There were limitations on the commission.
Yeah, it had to be 16 by 16, and it couldn't be any taller than 16 bricks high. So,
and what were they
16,
for?
So it had to be, or 16 studs, so it had to be like a cube. And so what they did was, people would come up to the Lego booth, and then there was all of these different cubes. So a bunch of different artists, like fan artists and also actual master builders at Lego, put together a bunch of pieces, and people could go around, make a minifigure at the station, and then go around and put their minifigure in and take a picture. So it was a really exciting project and really fun. But I also want those pieces back. We basically used every one of our transparent blue cylinders and dots, used all of them.
My contribution to the piece was to assemble thousands of dots.
Yes,
thousands of 1x1 translucent plates.
Well, and then we came up with that great method, remember?
What you mean the zigzag? What's going on?
Wilfred says someone didn't follow the instructions and put the pyramid in the not so right way.
No.
Is it supposed to be a diamond and not a square?
Is it? I messed with it. It's supposed to be a diamond.
There we go.
Wow. It's funny too, because I sat here and as I was turning it into the wrong position, I was marveling how it was holding its position on this round jumper plate, so that it would hold my mistake.
Here, so let me show you this. This is a great little.
Thank you for that heads up.
If you ever want to make an ice cream cone, this is a great little. So it's a gold cone with a 2x2 round plate on top of it. And because the 2x2 round plate has an axle hole in it, you can use one of these number 2 axles and put it in there. And then you can use this piece, which normally would go, you would attach to studs, but because this piece also has an axle hole in it, you can connect these together. So basically you're building upside to upside, like you're building upside down technically.
See what you did there? Technically. Right? Because technic allowed you to build upside down. See, we should have done that during the Stranger Things one. Uh-oh.
Okay, so this is going to go here.
You'll hear that from Flynn occasionally. That.
Never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, didn't you used to do that, Elise? At least when he was a boy, didn't he used to do that after he drank his milk just to be, troublesome?
Yeah, I don't know if moms. Everyone did that at some point. Okay, we're gonna have to put that's it. We're gonna have to put a line down the middle of the apartment.
We're gonna put a line down the middle of the Powerpuff Girls.
No, in the middle of the apartment, and I get the one that's closest to the bathroom.
All right.
No! That's just mean. All right, so this is what I've done now is I've put on a this little Technic piece onto this pin, and it's like a little catapult with a bucket, and you can throw scoops of ice cream with your little. I don't know if this will work. Let's see.
Right in my eye.
It went. Wow. Yeah,
Well,
and that's why they warn you. That's why they warn you.
Not
Don't
not
be,
in the head.
Don't be an angry circle with a Popeye eye.
Well, they've done something here. I
He's
really
crying
like.
actually.
I like that they put this little knob on the end of it. Something that I wanted to do in our storybook build for Lego Masters that we just didn't have time for is that. What's going on, Flynn?
No, I'm just looking. I'm listening, and I'm also looking at the comments because I haven't looked at them in a while. But please continue.
We had Technic play functions or play functions that involve Technic, and I would have just masked them a little more to make them more toy-like.
Yeah.
I think. What's going on in the comments?
Oh, just
So
people
from your guys' house-
being hilarious.
Are you on the low side of Oakland?
Don't be an angry circle. It's true.
We're about a three-quarters.
All right, thanks,
of a
Shane. Thanks, Shane Levin. We'll see you later. Sorry, go ahead.
New Master 69, we're not far from the lake. We're just uphill a little bit from the lake.
Yeah, kind of like near the Whole Foods by the lake. All right, let's see. I feel like...
Yes. TrickyBricks, as Brickanista points out, Richard are wearing our eye protection, but you took yours off.
I did. Uh-oh.
Okay, no
I better
play
watch out or I'm going to get in trouble. And...
No, she would fire. Actually, she wouldn't go over there with her mech. She would fire things out of his arms.
Right. And I forgot this actually has...
Oh, no.
He
her
has a
legs
little
are
antenna.
backwards, too.
Little Bender has a little antenna on the top, which is even more Bender-like. All right. Oh, except for, sorry, no, it's tilted backwards, so it's definitely not Bender.
Now, why does Princess have money?
Because she's rich. That's why she's a princess.
Oh, she's a princess because she's like, all right.
So she's like rich. Yeah, no, that's her whole thing. She's like the evil Richie Rich who's a little girl. Oh,
Okay.
I love her skirt. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
right?
I love that. It's that ballerina skirt, but they put it's in purple or lavender. It's pretty cool. All right,
Yeah, and she can fire pink projectiles.
as she should. All right, so my second bag is going to include. So we've already done Buttercup, Bender-esque robot, and Mojo Jojo. And now we have Blossom, and of course, look how clever. All the girls are included in different sets. You can get two of them in one set and one in the other.
Gotta catch them all.
There she is. She's gonna have, I'm sure, little white
Face
legs
With Mary Jane.
with Mary Jane's. So look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Very great. I love these figures. And now we have a couple of others because we have the ones from Dimensions as well, right? Oh, is that right, Minifig Chick? Princess Morebucks.
Is that really her name?
Yes.
Princess Morebucks.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to make the princess hold on to her mech's handlebars.
Whoa, check this out, y'all. Okay,
That's close.
For a little set, this has just come with some really cool pieces. So I have three. Let's get these
Here.
all out of the way. I've got 3 gold columns in pearl gold.
Nice.
I've got 2 gold 2x2 round bricks with the ridges around, like the little fluting around.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Just a moment.
And
Oops.
we've got this like turquoise rounded edge, sort of like donut looking thing. A couple more turquoise pieces, and look at this, a Unikitty tail in yellow. This is so awesome. And then there's 2 sets of gold binoculars, or no, actually not binoculars, roller skates. Gold roller skates. Oh, and there's an extra. I have 1 extra gold roller skate. More of the pink pyramids. This is a great little set for parts, y'all. It's got the transparent blue heart, which I believe, Blair, you used the pink version in your amazing mech. And it's got pink jewels of all sorts in there. Lots of pink transparent pieces, quite a few blue ones. So I would say, like, I mean, I think this is retired now, but this has got some great pieces in it. These pieces, I ended up buying the Friends Heart Lake Grand Hotel set a long time ago. I got it for really cheap. And it had so many good gold parts in it. Like, just tons of these columns, tons of those gold 2x2 rounds. Like, it was like the place to be if you wanted those kinds of... If you wanted those kinds of things. So it looks like Blossom gets the gold roller skates.
Well, you know, I think whether you're into Powerpuff Girls or not, these sets are great for the variety of parts. Like, really, there's some great colors in there, too.
Well, Richard did leave, but it was only to get coffee, so I don't think that counts. He didn't have to leave to go to work.
I checked email.
Okay, he checked email, everyone. Mark it off. You got this one. So.
Well, you know, just like to keep checking.
And I didn't show you the pièce de résistance. This awesome corner window/door frame.
That I love the idea of being able to do a corner door
So
with like a
cool
balcony over it.
Yeah, really, really nice. All right. Oh,
here, why don't we take these and I can help you.
Oh, you're done?
I'm done with mine and I'm good for, I think looking at what's left here, I think I can hang out.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we're not gonna go past 11:30 for sure today.
Okay.
But first,
you're throwing pieces.
First things first is we're gonna make a unicorn. So now this is a great little build. It is.
Can you put the instructions here and I'll stay ahead of you with pieces?
It's a great little build and it's very, very simple. So I would say this is another great place to sort of watch. Noob Master 69, did Brickmaster Amy do that hotel, that Grand Hotel? Oh man, that thing was cool. I would not be surprised. All right, so check it out. Small build. We've got a small 1x3 arch. We have two 1x2 plates. And there already we've got legs and feet. 3 pieces. Then we're going to put, another one on. Right? Like this. And actually, these are the hooves. Oh, I'm dying. So it has these medium azure hooves.
He's like that neighbor of yours in Animal Crossing.
Julian? Julian is this color. He's very funny. He has really weird things to say. So we have so there's our body.
Well, and he lives in like Liberace's apartment, right?
He does. It's a frog brick, a white frog, and a white 1x2. There we go. Very good. And this, so look, so far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pieces, and we've got most of it done. All right. And then we're going to use that Unikitty tail on this jumper plate to attach the tail on.
Nice. I was really impressed with that character Megan Rothrock had worked on.
Yeah,
she said she worked on it for years.
She's worked on it for 3 months.
Oh, 3 months. I'm sorry, not years, but
years,
months.
But 3 months. It just shows you.
It
just shows you what it takes.
A small character too. It was very small, but articulated.
Mm-hmm.
And very expressive.
It was really cool.
Well, and then by the time that actually...
Oh,
Gesundheit.
Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
But I think by the time a new model like that makes it to market, it's years anyway. Like, they don't roll these out very quickly. Let me look at the instructions here. Right. Oh, we have a couple more of these 1x2s with the rounded corners.
Yeah, I know that you like those. All right, so what I've got here is a 1x2 brick with a snot uphang with 4. I'm going to put that rounded plate there. We're going to do these guys.
Some eyes.
Those are just those 2 little, I call them tombstone pieces. They're a tile that's flat on one side and round on the other thing. Hey, Insane Lego fan, welcome.
Those
whoa! Look at these cool eyes. I've never seen these. Check these out, everybody. They're like these cool eyes with little pupils, but they're really funny shaped. That's really cool. and he gets his.
Oh yeah, I
she
guess you
gets
need
her.
the instructions.
They get their eyes going that way, right? And then, oh wait, don't turn it yet. I'm having another snot.
See what happens? I get the instructions and I'm like, okay, all the pieces are out. Next page.
So I'm gonna put that snot overhang on the back like this. So that's the main, right? It's just 2 1x2 cheese wedges on a snot overhang. Pretty cool.
That's so nice. They give you a spare unicorn horn.
Then we've got a little 2x2 round on the top, and what I love about this is it gives him, it gives them the front main, right? The little or
top
eyebrows, a little poof over the top, and then it goes on here,
on the frog brick.
Fantastic little build. What a it's so clever and simple, and now I want to make like 100 of these.
Well, and it needs one more thing to be a unicorn. Flynn?
What?
It needs one more thing to be a unicorn.
Oh, what am I saying? Oh my goodness. It's just a horse right now. It's just some kind of horse with weird colors.
It's a blonde horse.
But now it's a unicorn.
It's a unicorn.
Look at that.
Hold that up like... Oh.
Yep.
See?
The unicorn is named Donnie. Oh, I love it. Although it makes me think of Steve Buscemi in
Shut up, Donnie.
You're out of your league, Donnie. Yeah, I love that one. Don't roll on Shabbos. All right.
I'm sorry. Once again, I'm like, I got the pieces. Here, you can see how they go together.
Yeah, so here we go. We've got a couple of round jumper plates. We've got a column. We've got one of these awesome gold columns. Very cool. Unicorn with a mullet. It kind of is a mullet, right?
Okay, Technic. You know what that means, everyone.
Oh, wow. You know, Moto, you were not joking. We really are going to get the full bingo card today, I think. Here is...
What is it?
A play function. We don't know what it's going to do yet, but it's utilizing one of these 90-degree angle Technic, I don't know what you call this, Technic plate? Because technically,
I call it
look.
like an angled lift arm.
Yeah, angled lift arm, thank you. Yes, of course.
But it's only half thick.
And this is right, it's only half thick. So we're going to hang that here, and we used a pin to axle piece, which looks like this.
And because it's
one
tin,
side, axle on
it
the
doesn't
other.
have friction, so this lift arm is going to swing freely.
Oop.
That is my lowest moment
there.
On the TrickyBricks build in chat so
What's
far.
That?
Is when I said a blue Technic pin had no friction. How could I say that?
Well, to be fair, we have a lot to think about while we're doing this. And you know, when you're thinking about like 35 things at one time, it's easy to skip over or forget or get distracted. Like, you know.
Right. Well, that's why every now and then we just take a breath.
Yes, I found a random tan arch Lego piece when I went for a walk on Saturday. I love when that happens. It's just like every once in a while. Although, you know, my friend Dave, he may be on the stream right now, but I told you he kind of has a little, like, a brick picking problem. But he went back for another round and got some just amazing stuff. And one of them was this one arch. And it is decorated gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And I think it came from one of those older adventure sets. But man, was it cool. It was really, really cool. Decorated, it was very sort of, I don't know how to describe it, like Middle Eastern-y looking, like really, really cool decorations.
Something I'm starting to like a lot more about the kids, the sets for younger kids, and even I'm looking into Duplo this way, is fewer stickers, more printed tiles. You know, you see so many cool printed tiles.
Okay, so it turns out that our door is actually going to be what that corner piece is with a yellow doorknob, and this is where
with a no Mojo
Jojo sticker goes right on that one that I showed you earlier. Goes right on this door. All right. Okay, so it's gonna attach here, And you can see that we've already set up these 2 gold columns in the corners, and it would be
Upside
better if it was the right side up.
Oh, so that means the door is upside down.
Yeah.
Not that it matters a lot.
But it matters!
It matters to the Powerpuff Girls.
It does.
Well, okay, you got it backwards again.
What?
But
Oh, no, I just have the
only the
knob on the
handle.
other side.
I think you don't understand Lego. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
I'm calling Sam
I
right
love
now.
you, Sam and Jessica. I love both of you.
Okay, so here we go. Moving on. Oh, I love when you you flip the page and it's got like 2 pieces on it. And you're like, wow.
There we go. Oh, look. I skipped
Have I
past
done this
this
wrong?
step.
I have done this wrong. This actually goes inside.
Oh, well, that looks better.
Like
And then
this.
outside here, we've got these little flowers.
Mm-hmm. This is a
Here,
cute little
would you
build.
put this one on too.
And I really, really love all these extra pieces. Where does this one go? Over here?
Richard, you did not. I did. I did a little bit. We kid around. You gotta keep it light, right? That's our whole thing. Just what's gonna be cheerful.
Hey, ET Videos, welcome back. Good to see ya. We are almost pulling into the end here. I can't believe it. It feels like it's been so long since we completed a build in one go. Because we keep doing these big sets.
I know. I kind of like these little ones, and then we'll have a new one tomorrow.
Well, no,
not
Wednesday.
tomorrow. Why don't
and it
we
won't
have a
be
show
Wednesday
tomorrow, Flynn?
Because we're off tomorrow. And just as a reminder to everyone, we are off tomorrow. We will not be here. It's our day off, but we will be back on Wednesday, and we will be looking at that car.
Oh yeah,
for
we're
sure.
gonna do the teardown of the car.
Yes, I don't know.
I wasn't ready today, and I don't want to rush it. And we also want to photograph the car. Flynn has made some cool new additions to it, and I think we want to photograph it before taking it apart.
Well, it's one of those things. I know I talk about this sometimes, but back when I worked in the video game industry, you would hear like a company would say, "Well, we are putting off our, I know we said that this video game is coming out at X time, but." It's actually not going to come out until like a month later or 2 months later.
No,
and
people got death threats
would
over
lose
that.
their mind. Seriously, people would send
Not
death
kidding.
threats.
Not
It's
kidding.
Bananas. But and then my take on it was always that I would rather see the game that the company intended at its best possible than for them to rush out a half-done game that then has to be repeatedly updated all the time. And then if that happened,
Yeah.
everybody would complain about that.
Well, see, that's what happened with No Man's Sky, right?
Well, now that
I mean,
was
which is a that's a whole
no.
rabbit hole.
That was a case of not giving what was advertised. Here, let's move this back over.
Well, they rushed it out too.
They did.
But it's true. Like, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I mean, it's a fine line. All right, Rotator. I think. Oh, you know what? Brickanista, who was on yesterday, Brickanista. This said that this was one of her favorite pieces.
And it goes like this.
Is this little 2x2 rotator piece? She likes to use them for minifigs.
Yeah, she puts minifigs on so they have more dynamic, blocking.
In this case, we're going to use it. I think we're going to use it to make a diagonally faced sign for
That makes sense.
for this. All right.
What's going on here? Translucent pieces. What was that other? What was that other one from, Flynn?
What other one?
I question your dedication to sparkle motion.
I was beginning to question your dedication to sparkle motion.
What was that from?
Donnie Darko.
Oh,
Yeah, it was that great actress, Beth. I can't remember her last name, but she's very funny, and she was actually on a couple episodes of one episode of The Office as Dwight's like babysitter and now girlfriend. It was so weird. Okay, so.
Oh, look at that! Hooray!
Okay, and we're gonna need a pink 1x2 transparent piece, and a 2x2 gray. There we go, jumper plate.
I like this with the smaller instructions. It's nice having.
So check it out. That is, so this is gonna, as I suspected, this is gonna allow us to create a diagonally facing sign, right? And this is probably going to get locked in at a certain point.
And then they just put that translucent pink piece to make it prettier.
Turquoise 1x2. Oh, turquoise 1x2 is on top of two. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have
blue
those?
plates? Oh, here they are. Why don't you do one? Okay.
I like this turquoise.
Yeah,
not
it's a good
quite
color.
as much as medium azure, but
One
I like
here,
both of them.
one there, and okay. So
fancy piece.
So this is how this is going to get locked in. So we've got our jumper plate here, and we've got this crazy curved turquoise piece. And now this is locked in. You can turn it a little bit, but it's mainly locked in going straight forward.
And that's on a jumper plate too, right? A 2x2 jumper plate, which jumps it in two directions.
Well, right, but also it provides only one point of contact because it's only got the one stud on it, and the rest of it is a tile, which allows it to move back and forth. And there's no other pieces to get caught.
I want to remember that trick for the next time I work with this corner door too.
Okay, so
that's some like, it may seem easy there, but that could take a long time to figure that out.
Yeah, thank you, Lego, for doing that for us. You want to make the
I like how you just tied that up with a bow there.
All right, so here we go. We're making a little. I love this combination of dark pink. You know, it's funny. I sometimes I just can't. I think so much about color in our pieces, and sometimes I just feel like.
Does it go over one?
Yeah, I sometimes find it actually limiting and very difficult to find the pieces that you want to find.
No, we'll look at
the colors,
We'll look at 12 color combinations before finally finding one that we like, that we also have the bricks in.
And I mean, that's no fault of Lego. I just,
you must, anyone on the chat have that same experience. Like, you just really, I'm going to make this piece. And then in that color, you don't have the pieces. So you change the color, and then that changes the piece. And it's really, I think that kind of compromise, someone mentioned this yesterday, right? That kind of compromise is one of the sort of puzzle qualities of Lego that makes mock design so challenging.
Yeah. And, I have to say, we were talking about this morning. Somebody mentioned that, so one of the things that Megan Rothrock talked about yesterday was being okay with the mess of crafts and how kids aren't encouraged to make messes anymore. And when we were kids, it was you went out and played in the mud and all that stuff. And I just thought that was I just thought that was such a cool, interesting take on it. And then somebody in the chat said, this is really funny seeing all the organized boxes behind you. And Holly and I were both like, if you saw anything past these two lines, it would be it's a nightmare.
Well, I noticed yesterday that beside Flynn over here, you can see we have an extra dining room chair, and it had stacks of dots and papers and stuff we've just pulled off. You're in this wide angle camera, I think you're seeing a lot of our dining room, including these boxes over here are the models from Comic-Con, and they're sitting underneath a huge mock, one of our biggest ones that we started 8 months ago. It's on hold for right now, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it was just we did Lego Masters and everything kind of got thrown off kilter with that.
Wow, that entryway is really fancy.
Yeah, so here's the little sign. It's gonna get that
with the security camera.
Yep, and it's gonna get that pillow with a diamond on it. So clearly it's a jewelry shop of some sort, and I'm just gonna attach that.
Oh, that's why I was thinking how weird that they would have a security camera. But
I know, yeah, there's a little security camera right here. Okay, so clearly this is a jewelry store. So we're gonna use the gold round. A gold 1x1 plate, a pink jewel.
Oh, there's a dot too, isn't there?
Yes, a gold dot.
Gold 1x1 round plate.
Yep, and
I still like calling them dots.
I know. I will always call them dots, no matter how many.
Combining. It's like combining all the jellies in the fridge.
I can't watch it. No, it's not. Don't do that.
He doesn't think that's appropriate.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I've done it before. If there's 4 jelly jars, and there's like a tablespoon in each one. Like I've actually combined them, and he is mortified. He's okay. Maybe half a jelly jar.
No, what's worse is when you want to take all of every bit of leftover Chinese food from like 4 different things and throw them all into
put
the
them all
same
together
pan.
and heat them up. That's like filling the fuel tank.
No.
That's not. When the leftovers are leftovers.
Some flavors were just not meant to be together.
All right, it's true.
Okay, so look. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
We definitely. So we've made a little. You're looking at me ruin everything. So I've made a little jewelry like case in here with a little pink jewel in it. This is pretty fun. And then we're gonna make another display with a gold
jewel.
Yep, a gold round, a 2x2 black jump plate, which is right here, and the gold dot with a hole, and our awesome pink transparent heart jewel.
Right, color contrast, different shapes.
Right, and I'm gonna guess that it goes on here, this little round jumper. Yep.
Right there.
Then, okay. Here we go. Get your bingo card ready. We're going to show you the play function of this. So here is the window with the jewelry in. And you remember
we had dynamite, right?
Well, and you remember that we had this little lever here. So check it out. Bye, Moto. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Look, you have to send the robot with the dynamite into the jewelry store.
Got it. All right, you ready? Here we go. So you push on it, the window explodes out, and then this is actually like a handle, so you just carry the whole thing
away.
And that's why it's on a jumper plate and not on a 2x2 round plate.
Because look, see your robot, there it is, can actually steal the jewels after it blows the door off the jewelry store with a Technic lift on.
That's awesome.
Fun. How fun must it be?
Johnny,
work and come up with that.
I would leave my room if those tank boxes were.
What's that?
I'm sorry. That's an old, like 30-year-old joke between me and Johnny and a couple of us. Well, me and Johnny basically, but yes. Anyway, long story that need not be gone into here. But so anyway, check it out. We've finished both sets. So let's check out the Powerpuff Girls 41288, and that is Mojo Jojo Strikes. And he's going to be, so we get the car. We get Mojo Jojo. Where did he end up? Oh, he's over here with his giant cape on. And his banana car, right? Don't. I know what you're thinking and just don't. And then we have the little ice cream stand with all the little desserts and the ice cream stand with our little desserts and our little bucket catapult that shoots ice cream scoops.
Throw ice cream.
I love that it throws ice cream scoops.
And this is always fun, this sort of cloud-like shape with the curves.
We've got our Bender-esque robot named Donnie, apparently, with his dynamite. He's not Donnie. That's the unicorn, right? The unicorn is Donnie. There's
always money in the banana car. I told you there was always money in the banana car.
So there's Donnie. We've got a little purple skateboard.
Well, what color is that, Flynn?
I'm sorry, green skateboard with purple wheels. I was looking at the wheels. And then we have this is actually. Both of them have phones, but here's one of the little phones. Oh, that's from yours, right?
Probably.
Okay, so that's that one. And next we've got the Bubbles Playground Showdown.
Okay, and you're going to have to help me with the character names here.
Bubbles.
So we got Bubbles.
Blossom.
And Blossom.
Oh, right, I forgot that Buttercup is actually in the other set.
Yeah, well, let's keep them together.
Okay, they need.
And then we've got
we can't see them, though.
Princess
Morbucks.
And she's got her little stud firers here and here. I just love these fists on the mech, that tiny style mech.
That's pretty cool.
And then
your DJ booth that's supposed to have that phone.
Oh,
So
the
it's
DJ
like they're DJing using
Oh,
an
look at that. It's
iPod.
almost like a boombox, but it's like a DJ stand. All right. And then we've got a little stand here with milk, and I thought they were burgers.
And it's another
but-
catapult, right?
Yes. So they
It's-
can fire stuff at each other, even.
And then we've got
Or,
this.
no, they fire stuff all at her.
So we've got this.
And then we've got the slide with the little. Who's the squiddly guy?
You know, I can't remember the little octopus name.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
It is a Scooby-Doo Daphne outfit
Right,
skateboard. That is
right.
absolutely true. Yeah, he's cute. Little guy.
Right, and then
It's like
I'm
her.
just
I
gonna
think it's.
fire
Just,
him.
I think it's Bubbles. Whoop. I think it's a stuffed animal. I think it's Bubbles' stuffed animal, but I'm not positive of that.
So 2 Powerpuff
can't remember.
Girls sets in 1 hour and 30 minutes. We may
Wow,
not have
this is some
broken
kind
any
of record.
records.
Oh.
Well, it's a record for us,
It's Monday, y'all.
right? I don't know if it's a record for 8-year-olds, but it's a record for us. And you get this great merry-go-round.
So cool. And there is a couple more. There are a couple more. Did you get stickers with this one?
No.
Huh. Because there is. Oh, check it out.
Oh, maybe I did.
Here's
actually.
the little cell phone that has the like the Powerpuff Girls emergency phone face on it, like the little.
But
little
that looks
phone.
very like 20s, 30s animation. That face.
Right, because it's got the pie cut eyes, like the eye that has the little triangle cut out of it. It always
Right.
makes it so. Yeah.
And we got all these spare parts too. Oh, including one of these jumper plates that we like so much.
Oh yeah, that's just. Well, and I think that came
Oh,
out. I
that
was
might have
working
just
on the
come
car.
off the table. It's like an archaeological dig of Lego here.
And I can't wait to show you. Actually, I discovered something that I should have thought of a long time ago, but I was really one of the reasons that I didn't get the car done with today was because there was this really ugly stair step in the back where the curve up of the back of the car and the curve down of the roof of the car met, and it was this ugly gap, and it was driving me crazy. And I finally figured out this morning how to do that. And speaking of build challenges, we are ready.
We have a build challenge.
Our
this
build
week.
challenge for the week, and it was inspired by some stuff that was said last week, and some pieces and parts that we've gotten recently. So
Let's go back to the big camera.
it's gonna. Oh, that's right. We are gonna. I thought everybody wanted to see the Powerpuff Girls.
I do.
So this week, your challenge is to build a historical mock. So any
And that's
kind
a
of
broad
that's a broad
category.
spectrum. Any kind, any time in history. It doesn't even have to be like, if you want to put a caveman riding a woolly mammoth, do your thing.
It could be the creation of the rings of Saturn all the way to what you had for breakfast yesterday.
Yeah.
Something historical.
Something historical
And what size?
and no bigger than 32 by 32 this time. I know
Right.
everybody likes enjoying the vignettes, but let's try something a little bit bigger. And that's obviously that's just the biggest size. If you want to do a 16 by 16, if you want to do an 8 by 8, a 4 by 4, if
Right.
you want to just
You could make something tiny stuff.
yeah, you make something tiny. That's
we just
great.
think 10 by 10 inches, 32 by 32 studs.
Recent history is fine. Like
Yep.
I will say though, please let's steer away from any
Politics.
modern politics or any politics
Or
and please no religion like religion heavy stuff. And this is
Yeah.
actually a rule that was handed down by Lego and something that we followed on Lego Masters just to we want to keep the stream friendly, and not everybody everybody's here because we all believe in Lego, but it doesn't mean we all believe in the same things all across the board. So let's try and keep it let's keep that out of it if you don't mind.
Yeah,
So
but other than that, sky's the limit.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be super realistic. It's,
Is this a model or a diorama or whatever? It is
Anything
whatever.
you
If you
want.
want to do a diorama, if you want to do a historical mech, is that a thing? A historical mech.
well, now that's actually interesting. Because it's historical, it should be something that's existed on Earth before. Right?
Yes.
This is not sci-fi.
This isn't sci-fi, so I mean, when we're talking about it, we're taking I know for us, we're going to do an Egyptian theme thing that we've been wanting to do forever, and we have so many Egyptian pieces now that we can probably, hopefully, make something really cool.
Yeah, and we might, I think we might team up on this one.
Yeah, I think we
Which
will.
you're welcome to do as well.
Yeah,
or,
if you
or
have
not.
if you have some things.
Brothers, sisters, whatever.
Exactly.
So we want to keep it wide open, but let's stick to something historical.
Right. So as per usual, make sure that you take your photo with however big it is, big or small, and let that picture, let your model fill up as much of the picture as you possibly can. Try, if you can, to have light behind you. So if you put your model in front of a window, think about maybe you be in front of the window and put the model on the other side.
So the window lights your model.
So the window lights your model, so that everybody can see what's going on.
Yep. And then the other thing, if you can, and some historical ideas are pretty subtle, so please include a title, or if you want to include a description, that's cool as well, and we'll read as much of the descriptions as we can. But to the degree possible, and we're going to try to do this ourselves, make the model speak for itself.
Exactly.
Right? It should, hopefully we can tell what's going on, but it's okay to rely on titles too, because it can be pretty subtle stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And we always like to read the description. Try and keep your description down to a couple sentences if you can. And I only say that because we've been getting increasingly more and more people sending stuff in, and it takes so much longer to go through if everybody has really long descriptions, which I love reading them and I love reading the stories. But try and compact them down to like 2 to 3 sentences. I said 1 to 2, but 2 to 3 sentences would be great.
And if there's something special you really want us to notice about your model, feel free to, point that out, and we'll call that out on air too.
For sure. And so it is due noon on Thursday. So after the Thursday stream, your image is due to me at Flynn@TrickyBricks.com. That's the only way we accept images. 1 photo, please. So if you take lots of photos, pick what you think is the best one that represents your work that you want people to see.
We just want to show it as big as we can on our screen.
Exactly.
So fun, right? We're gonna have fun building.
I know. I'm actually really excited about this because I've been wanting to do an Egyptian thing forever, and we have those Anubis minifigs that I've been dying to use in something. And
Johnny Cat, I don't know, maybe a Pumpkin King. I don't remember running across a Pumpkin King before, but we don't want to limit people's what they want to build.
Yeah, I mean, we give you loose guidelines.
Yeah,
that way. If you turn in something that is, I think Yano mentioned ancient aliens.
Oh, what if it gets muddy with those topics? Yeah, I think if we can just whatever you want to interpret, something historical.
Yeah, something hysterically historical. So, I think that's it, right?
I think so. We did.
Amazing.
We did all the features.
We built
2 sets.
We built 2 sets. We learned a couple of new building techniques, like we saw how to build that ice cream.
And we had all of them. Oh, I'll get back. We had all of them hanging out with us all day long. Look, right in front of your face. Sorry. Oh, no. Who took a dive?
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Oh, look. From the pop-up party bus.
Oh, yes.
She was out of there.
She's pretty cool. Let's see. All right, so yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. We had some fun building these today. On Wednesday, 2 things will absolutely happen.
Okay, 1.
Without question. 1, the Stranger Things set will have all its stickers on.
Hooray!
Yes?
Yes.
And
we're doing it.
I will finish building that darn car, and then we'll take it apart for you. And so we're going to show you how we built the car, what we were thinking about when we designed it, and Richard is going to show everybody how the actually very simple
very
gear
simple
function that made it roll back and forth. I know it's on thing.
I think this is about the simplest you can get for a remote control car. It's maybe, there's other really clever people out there who might, make it a little simpler, but this is pretty basic.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, thanks everybody so much for joining us. As usual, you can email us, Flynn@TrickyBricks.com. You can find us on Instagram at TrickyBricks. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It super helps us out. And we really appreciate it. Oh, and I wanted to let everybody know. Remember I was telling you that we had to get to 4,000 viewer hours before they will let us do like super chats and that kind of stuff? We are so close. We are, I think, 400 hours shy.
I know, it's crazy.
So I can't believe it. And it's because we've been doing it like every day. And then we went down to 5 days. It like built up really fast.
It racks up.
If you would like to send us something through snail mail, through the actual mail, you can get us at Flynn and Richard, P.O. Box 11517, Oakland, California, 94611. And of course, if you want to support the stream, you can find all the information on how to do that. Our Redbubble store, we have stickers and mugs and t-shirts, and then also our Patreon, and you can find all that information below.
And Wilfred, I think it was Wilfred who said, "You're right, you watching the stream, that's history," right?
Sure.
It happened.
If it happened
right?
yesterday, that's still history,
This
right?
cup of coffee is almost history.
Mine was history well, no, it wasn't. Actually, I forgot. I got the big cup.
Cold. Sorry.
Mine is Luke Gold, personally. Anyway, thanks everybody so much, and for joining us. We'll see you Wednesday at 10 a.m., even though the little card coming up says tomorrow. It's actually Wednesday,
We really
which I know you know.
appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. This is fun. We love building sets with you all.
So just everybody remember, please stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
See you on Wednesday. Bye.